Hola, all signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. I did want to point out that I am running a 24-hour turnaround special today, which ends midnight tonight. So make sure you email me on details about that. Excuse me, let me cough. Oh my goodness. So you're guaranteed to get your video turned around in 24 hours without any additional costs. And then you also get bonus minutes. So you can either look at my video on YouTube on a description on that, or just send me an email and I can explain it to you. Otherwise, here's your reading for this week. I'm sorry I'm having throat problems. I'm not sure why. So Capricorn, we're starting off here. You're having renewed faith in regards to something. That's a card of Aquarius if you are interested. I mean, if that resonates for you. So you're having renewed faith. You've come out of some period of destruction and you're starting to have faith again. And you're also starting to have conversation, I feel like, with somebody, because we had the Page of Wands here. So I feel like communications are starting to open up. You're having an idea of how to change things possibly, or how to begin something anew, and things are very bright, very fresh again. So it looks like that's looking good for you guys this week. Aquarius, Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Wands in reverse. Kind of getting from this, there's some sort of partnership or something that is not working out. You're done. You don't care to invest in it any longer. Maybe you put a lot of energies into it. It wasn't really kind of getting anywhere. The Two of Wands to me is also, this is somebody who really wasn't carrying their weight in regards to something. Could be a partner, could be, partner relationship, could be in business or otherwise. It was like, you were doing all the work. When you were kind of counting on them, they didn't have any follow through. So you really know everything was kind of up in the air, unknown. It kind of prevented growth, etc. So, oh God, you guys are going to kill me about my voice. So I feel like you're pretty much over and done with that this week. We move on to Pisces. You all are having a period where you're not, either things have really slowed down in regards to a situation, or you have communication has slowed down or has stopped altogether, and you're kind of in this holding pattern, this waiting period. Some of you actually using the time to figure out, do you want to continue to sacrifice for whatever this is? You're kind of waiting before you decide on something, trying to enlighten yourself, figure out what kind of direction you're going to go. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's really nothing you can do. Since there's no communication, you're just kind of waiting to sort of see what happens until, I guess, the lines of communication open back up. So it might be a little bit of a frustrating week for you all. Aries, when I saw you, I started singing the song, I always feel like somebody's watching me. So, I mean, I see the Page of Swords. I see someone looking in on you, trying to extract truth, trying to get details on you. They're very curious about you. And we have the Chariot card, which is the card of Cancer. I feel like they're very determined and focused about you, or something about you. I don't know. It's not necessarily obsession, but they're watching you and they're very focused on what you're doing. I almost feel like there's a fear. I mean, if it's romantic, I feel like somebody is very determined to be with you, and they're very focused to figure out things about you so that they can go about doing that. They actually see you as a conquest or something like that. So I thought that was really interesting. So if you feel like you're being watched this week, you probably are. Taurus, you have the Nine of Wands in reverse with the Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like somebody is actually coming in on your sort of territory in a way. Someone, believe it or like flat out, some of you might have even gotten robbed. Like you might have had your house broken into, you might have gotten robbed, and that person got caught. I mean, that's how cut and dry that story can be. But I do feel like you're being very not wary of someone. Someone is really trying to press in, and it's making you very paranoid and defensive. You might feel like you're under attack. You're putting up boundaries. They're just kind of pushing in on these boundaries. It's opposition against you that seems really unfair, and it's kind of really putting you in a defensive stance. But I see with the Seven of Swords that this is eventually going to this person's going to get found out, or you're going to be able to break free from this person. I think it's a temporary situation for this week. So, I mean, it might even be a legal situation, because the Seven of Swords indicates legal problems. So, I mean, I'm seeing a tough week for you all this week. Gemini, some of you might be in jail. I'm not kidding. We have the Eight of Swords, which is actually about being imprisoned. And then we have the Justice card in reverse, which is about a judgment going against you. The Justice card is the card of Libra, if that resonates with you. So it can be, you were hoping something would come out in your outcome and it did not. You may know somebody that this is going on with. Things didn't turn out in their favor, and they did receive a sentence for it. Okay. Otherwise, it can just be simply a mental situation where you're in your own prison, and you don't seem, it seems unfair to you, but it's really something you're imposing on yourself. If you kind of look at the reality of the situation, you're going to see that you'll be able to turn around this week. Cancer, interesting. We have the King of Swords here, so, and then we all, with the Star card. The Star card is the card of Aquarius. Some of you might be dealing with air sign, which is an Aquarius. I'm feeling that you have it, you're deciding you need to take initiative on something. You're seeing things very clearly, very objectively, and you're deciding that you're going to move forward on something. And this is giving you new hope, because the Star card is about new hope, new renewal, being able to overcome your challenges. So you're kind of at a place right now where you feel like you're very resilient, and you've come out of something, and you've decided that you're going to do something. Some of you might be actually seeking law advice or financial advice this week, because that's the King of Swords, but I really think you're going to stand up and take an initiative, like I said, because you're feeling really good about like the direction it's going to go. Here we have, what do we have? We have Leo, that's what we have. Okay, we have the High Priestess reversed, and we have the Page of Swords in the upright. And I feel like for some of you, there's some kind of, it's like going down the wrong path. There's secrets. I got more so the secrets. Something is going on. And you're trying to figure it out with this Page of Swords here. Page of Swords is observing. I feel like you're watching from somebody from a distance, and you're trying to figure out what they're about, because they're a little bit shady. The High Priestess to be reversed is a shady person, someone who's keeping secrets, somebody who is trying to give bad advice, trying to take people down the wrong path. And I see you with this Page of Swords just kind of watching them from a distance this week, trying to figure them out. Virgos, you have the Hierophant in the upright with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like with the Hierophant, which is the card of Taurus, you all thought something was going to happen, okay? In terms of, I know that sounds very general, but I feel like you thought there was going to be somebody who was going to make a commitment to something. There was going to be some kind of connection. Perhaps there was going to be a marriage of some sort, something where somebody was going to play by the rules. And I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this didn't end up happening. And I almost feel like you were counting on it with the Hierophant in the upright. You really thought it was going to happen. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this opportunity didn't end up coming to fruition. It just didn't happen, kind of leaving you like, I don't understand why this didn't happen. So it could be a rough week for you all. Libras, I see you all taking a period of rest, trying to recover, trying to regroup, taking yourself out of something. Some of you might have actually had surgery this week, or some sort of, whatever, operation or something like that. And you could be recovering if it's something physical. But for the most part, I feel like you guys really need some downtime to kind of think things out, rest and regroup. And with the Magician card, you guys, so that you guys have the energy to manifest a new cycle for yourself, kind of like get all the resources, all the skills that you have available to create a new cycle. So you're definitely taking the time to regroup and make that happen this week, Libras. Scorpios, your luck is turning around, finally. And I think it's because of this gentleman, the King of Cups. So your luck turned around unexpectedly. Someone could have popped into your life without you expecting them. Could have been this King of Cups, which is considered, this guy's a great guy. He's very mature. He's a great father. He's an ideal partner. Very empathetic, very in control of his emotions. So I feel like a really good person popped into your life, and this is actually, they're being very influential, and everything is going to be taking a turn for the better this week. Actually, you're going to actually be surprised at your fortune. Sagittarius says, you all are here fighting for something, okay? I'm getting from this actually may be a romantic situation where you are interested in somebody. Could have been somebody that you were involved with before, and you have people that are very opposed to it, okay? So here you are standing on your hill fighting for love. There's a lot of people who seem to disagree with you wanting to make an offer to this person, as I see this with the Knight of Cups. So you want to make an offer to this person, but I feel like you have a history with this person. Family, friends are having a problem with that, okay? If that is not the case, somebody's coming in and making an offer to you, and you're adamant about not accepting the offer. These little sticks are them trying to kind of make a sell and tell you why you should be together, and you're kind of on your mountain saying, no, it's not going to work out this time, I'm sorry. And you just kind of tell them to pack their bags or go kick rocks or what have you, okay? So good luck this week. I hope it resonates. If it does, consider a personal reading. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye, guys.